This is my craziest experience in real estate. It's really funny, actually. The first property inspection that I ever did was for one of my colleagues. He was out of town, asked me to do the inspection for him. This property was in National City, and it was a 5-unit property, and it was fully renovated. There were 2 buyers at the table, and we were opening the doors so that they could see the units and decide if they wanted to move forward. Being my first inspection, I was super nervous. I showed up really early. I knocked on the doors. I let everybody know, hey, we're going to be doing an inspection in the next 10 minutes here. So we start the walkthrough. I've got the 2 buyers with me. We're walking through the units. Everything looks amazing. Brand new countertops, new flooring. Everything was just as advertised. And buyers seem to be happy. Unit 3 comes along. We have a little couple there. They're showing us all around. They're a delightful couple. The mood is still great on the property. Unit 4, walking through the units, everything looks nice, but all of a sudden we hear sirens and cop cars screeching to a halt at the end of the property. I look out the window. I see the tenant from the prior unit running away down the street, gets tackled by a cop and handcuffed. Firefighters are rushing onto the property into the unit we could just walk. One of the other tenants had heard that this tenant was being choked by her boyfriend, called 911. And so this all happened while we're doing a walkthrough on this property, trying to give a good impression to the buyers and get a high price so that they feel confident moving forward. And so I'm trying to keep a smile on my face and continue walking. It's hard to see past firefighters checking on a tenant, lining your hallway. I did my best to continue the walkthrough. We walked through the last unit. But it was pretty comical, being that this was my first ever property inspection, and I had this wild experience with 911 being called, domestic violence. In the end, one of the buyers said he loved the property. He actually owned a couple on the street. He wasn't deterred at all by this experience, surprisingly, and he ended up closing the property. Overcoming each challenge one step at a time. If you do that, no matter what industry you apply yourself to, I know that you'll find success. Give Cashflow Alexio a follow. Check out my other content. I wish you all happy holidays and a prosperous 2024.